Welcome to the team. We are here to build artificial intelligence that gets real work done reliably, without guessing. Let's look at a common trap. Imagine you take a standard AI and ask it to review an entire quarter's worth of messy company expense reports to find fraud, all in a single prompt. Asking an AI to do that all at once is like telling a driver to navigate a massive, unfamiliar city at top speed, blindfolded. It tries to rush through a mountain of data without a map. It tries to grab receipts, do the math, and hunt for suspicious patterns all at the exact same time. Very quickly, its short-term memory gets completely overwhelmed. The system buckles under the weight. It crashes, or worse, it confidently makes up an answer that is completely wrong. Single-step processing fails for complex enterprise tasks because it lacks structural logic. To do real work, we need predictability. Reliability comes from the way the system is organized, rather than the raw power of the underlying language model. We solve this by introducing a planner agent. Think of the planner as the project manager for your AI system. Instead of racing straight toward an answer, the planner pauses. It looks at the request and decides exactly what work needs to be done, the order it should happen, and why each step matters. By adding this planning layer, you turn an unpredictable guessing machine into a reliable execution engine that hits its targets step by step. Let's run that exact same Q3 expense analysis again, but this time our planner agent hits the brakes before moving an inch, mapping out a safe, logical route. The planner begins task decomposition, slicing the massive request into manageable steps. Step 1 fetches raw receipt data. Step 2 hands it to a calculator tool for department totals. Step 3 reviews totals for policy violations. Finally, Step 4 generates a clean summary report. This workflow relies on dependency management. The calculator tool is useless unless the retriever has already successfully fetched the data it needs to process. By enforcing these relationships, you guarantee that every part of the AI system receives the processed information it needs to function correctly. What we just built is a static plan. The route is set in stone from the start, which works for repetitive tasks like a standard monthly tally. But the real world is messy. That's why the planner agent also uses dynamic planning, allowing the system to evolve and rewrite its own route based on what it discovers during execution. Imagine that while analyzing totals, the system spots a single coffee shop charge for $5,000. The planner reacts immediately, halting the final report. It inserts a new step, retrieving historical data for that vendor to check for recurring issues. To ensure the planner has enough context to handle these shifts, you'll want to tune the search depth parameter. This controls how thoroughly the system digs into your database archives for supporting evidence. This adaptability allows the system to handle unpredictable anomalies without breaking the core workflow. Let's zoom out. Analyzing a few expense reports is a start, but our goal is to build an intelligence system for an entire enterprise. This requires hierarchical planning. A single overarching goal is systematically broken down into distinct subtasks, which then drill down into specific actionable steps. As you build, remember that this nested structure is the only way to scale an AI up to handle the complexity of an entire organization. True intelligence in these systems is derived from highly organized structure, not just raw processing speed. By enforcing a logical flow, planners eliminate unnecessary steps and keep the system on track. Just keep the ultimate rule in mind. The planner is the single point of failure. If the initial plan is wrong, every downstream agent will follow it into a dead end. Good planning is half the solution. Welcome to the engineering team. Let's start building.